Hey, what is up, my YouTube audience? It is your boy D Bellboy, the Black Ranger here, coming at you real quick with a Genesis video. So, it's been about a week since I posted a video. Again, forgive me on that, guys. It's all due to my work schedule right now. It's a little crazy. I will be shooting to at least post one video minimum a week, so that way you all won't feel like I'm just leaving you hanging and starved for content. So, on the last video, I gave you all a few tips that if you're new to the jungle on Genesis will get you started while learning the farming routes, and for those who are more initiated in the jungle, it was a way to optimize yourself in the jungle and pretty much become a little bit better jungler overall. Alright, so now I actually want to take a quick time out to tell all you viewers thank you. Because literally as of this video, I am now at 120 subscribers. My goodness, you guys are ridiculous. But I mean, like I said, again, thank you for subscribing and supporting me, because it's, like I said, I really didn't think I would be here, and you guys have really just gone ahead and catapulted everything here. So really, truly from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys. And like I said in the last video, I'm gonna do a 100 sub giveaway. So before the giveaway actually starts though, I'm gonna have a link posted in this video down in the description, because I want you guys and gals inputs. I want to know which of the two rewards that you all want. So go down in the description, click the link, select an answer, and let me know. I'm gonna leave the survey up for about 3 or 4 days max, and whatever input I get from you guys is what we're gonna go ahead and roll with, because like I said, without you I wouldn't be here, and well, here I am because of you guys. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let you guys pick your own reward. And like always though, if you guys do like the video, go ahead and thumbs it up to help it get out there and get circulating. But it's not a requirement, because like I said, I'm always still just having fun playing with you guys and talking with you all down in the comment section. But if you guys got that feeling that you just can't itch because you like the content I'm putting out, then hey, feel free to go ahead and bang that subscribe button, and make sure the bell next to it is clicked, so that way you can get notified whenever I upload content on the channel. So for today's video, it's this one's kind of more so about a lack of what I've been seeing since I've been playing so far. Carries being carries, supports being slightly supporty, you know, tank mages being tank magey, mages being magey, but it's got to do with this time it's actually dealing with some of the tanks. It's not so much they're doing bad, it's just there has been a slight lack of knowing what to do as a tank for all of my, like, you'll know a good tank when you see one, because when I've been playing, I'll know guys who have actually played like League or Dota, because they know exactly what to do as a tank. So today I'm actually just gonna run through some of the what we call the tank commandments that I was pretty much taught when I first started playing MOBAs, and you know, maybe by the end of this video, hopefully we can go ahead and get this to spread, so that way, you know, we can start making some more experienced tank players online. Alright, so here we go. The tanking commandments. Thou shalt follow these rules to be a better tank. So, commandment number 1. As the main tank of the team, you must maintain vigilance and situational awareness. Not gonna lie to you, this kind of harkens back to the previous video about the jungle. The mini-map will be your best friend, as well as the center top portion of your UI will also be your best friend. As a tank, you are the shield of the team. You need that. You need the health, and you need the damage mitigation that to be able to go ahead and block whatever damage that that the enemy team is putting out. You need to be between there. So paying attention and looking at your mini map is going to be very, very key for you. I've been seeing it a lot lately. Guys, you know, they'll be in lane, they're doing whatever, they're not paying attention on the screen. Carry ends up getting sniped. or they're not paying attention to the screen, you know, they can leave the carry for a minute, to rotate over the mid lane or even the off lane to kind of assist the jungler with whatever they need. Because honestly, by the time you get your ultimate, or not even them, well, I'm playing E60 here, so for me, technically, by the time I hit level 6, E60 is ready to go ahead and roll around and be a force to be able to help out with assisting and everything. But pay attention to that mini map, because again, you need to be between any and all damage that is being put out there. Just go ahead and get used to it. You are going to be the punching bag of the team, but not so much. You're just going to end up being need to soak up that damage. All right, commandment number 2. Do not, I will repeat, do not abandon a teammate for a kill. My goodness, honestly, you would think that this would be obvious and that I wouldn't have to put this in, but I do. It's one of the commandments, because literally, I kid you not, since I've been playing, it's just about every time that I've played Apollo, I'll be left in lane alone because my tank support wants to run off in the jungle because he saw a low health enemy, and he wants to get that kill, and 9 times out of 10 it's usually always a bait, because there's 2 other people waiting in the jungle just to jump him. And once they kill him, they just triple team the tower, and I end up feeding, and then it just goes pretty much kind of downhill from there. So yeah, don't do it, guys. As a tank, just don't do it. Just stay with your teammates, stay with your carry, and don't worry about the kill, because honestly, you shouldn't be going for kills anyway. Don't get me wrong, I get it. I totally get it.
Lord have mercy. The Lord is my shepherd. He know what I want. Excuse me, brother. Miss Parker.
But still, don't do it, because it's like your teammates will love you for it later. Just go ahead and do what you're supposed to do. Be the tank, mitigate the damage, and then you know, stay with the team. That's about all I got to say on that one. Just please do not abandon a teammate for a kill. Just don't do it. Next up, commandment number 3. Try not to. And I'm going to stress this one again as well. Try not to kill steal / take last hits from your ADC / carry. It's already hard enough for them to get up as it is. The last thing they're going to need is you as a support stealing what little bit of gold they can in early game to get them some type of advantage, so that way they're not feeding. Because like I said, in number 2, you don't want to be running off to get a kill and leave them alone, but you also don't want to take the last hits or steal kills from them, because literally that's experience they could have, that's gold they could have to go ahead and build that item, so that way they can go ahead and turn into mindless killing death machines faster into the game. It's just kind of self-explanatory on that one. Just please, you know, try not to. If at all possible, try not to. Now I know that, you know, sometimes every now and then, if you wanna like alternate between it, you know, the carry gets one last hit, you get a last hit. That's, you know, whatever kind of system you guys work out that works for you guys, great. Just, you know, make sure you're in like communication with how it's supposed to work, because then honestly, the game right now, like as far as carries, like the Cat X early game, if you get her up, she's super broken. Apollo, if you can get him up fast enough as well, super broken. Same for Skelter. I don't really know about Lydia. I haven't really seen that much Lydia play, but I do know as far as those 3, like with the game and the state it is now, if you get them up, they will pretty much steamroll the whole kit and caboodle there. So again, just try not to if at all possible. Don't take any kills from them. Don't take that last hits, because that golden experience is can be the difference between, you know, the team fight where your carry gets that quadra or pentakill versus not. Commandment number 4. As the tank, please, for all that is tanky, make sure you build your health and resistances. I kid you not, I see this more often than not. They got you got a tank, and literally it's just nothing but attack damage, attack speed, some health, or rather no health, or either some resistance or no resistance, and more attack damage. Guys, you need health and resistances. If you're going to stay alive, you're going to need both of those items. That's literally what your scaling works off of, your health and resistance, as well as the more you level up, you're going to get more, and it's going to be more effective on you. Like I said in number 2 for commandment number 2, you don't want to leave your teammate. You leave your teammates for the kill, but I mean, honestly, you're not going to be doing that much killing anyway. Now, yeah, in this game, tanks can kill, but like I said, you're the main damage mitigation. You want to be a shield first, then you want to be, a brawler second. So please, for all that, like, for your teammate, do it for you. You know what? Don't even do it for your teammates. Do it for yourself. Because if you let's be honest, some people don't like the teammates, but if you want to live longer, make sure you have some health and resistances, because that's literally going to keep you alive longer. That's about the only, especially as a tank. Like I said, your scaling fits those two. If you want to stay alive longer, just build it. It's a no-brainer on that one. And as you can see in this picture right here for the build that I had when I was playing with E60, I took atomic booster. It still has some damage on there, but the main takeaway from there is the fact that it's got the health, and it's got the health regen on it. So like I'm doubling down into the health department there, and then as well, I got more damage with the turbo boots, but I've also got armor on the turbo boots, and then I've got my quantum barrier and the ray shield, which are just your flat resistances. So it's okay for you to have some attack damage in there. Just please make sure you got the extra health and the resistances to go hand in hand with each other, so that way you can go ahead and get that optimized and maximum possible damage mitigation that you can as a tank. Okay, here we go. Commandment number 5. Victory outweighs your KDA. This one is actually so important that I'm going to read it twice. Commandment number 5. Victory outweighs your KDA. Okay? I cannot, like, another one of these, because they're commandments, but each of these I can't stress more than enough. Nothing looks better on your record than a green W versus a red L, where you where in the green W you go let's say 1, 5, and 23, versus an L where you go 25, 3, 2 with an L. It just looks a lot better with the W. Just trust me on this one. And like I said, as a tank, you shouldn't be getting kills anyway. As you see over there on the right, that's how you should measure your stats as a tank. Your team KD plus your assists. If your team kills are high, their deaths are low, and your assists are high, you did a very good job. Honestly, even if everyone else's assists on your team is high, you did a very good job as a tank. Now, I know what some of y'all are thinking, oh, you only got 8 assists, everybody else got 12. Yeah, I was rolling with Apollo. So those 8 assists down there, out of his 19 kills, I got 8 assists. I assisted him in 8 of those kills, which pretty much allowed him to go ahead and get up as fast as he did, so he can steamroll to those 19 kills and get the MVP for the game, which is what allowed us to win so fast. So again, your KDA does not mean that you are going to win the game. It literally doesn't. Best phrase possible. Amat Victoria Kuram. Victory loves preparation, or if for my other translators out there, victory favors the prepared. You want victory, go ahead and prepare yourself to not get as many kills. Prepare yourself to go ahead and mitigate damage, that you will be taking all the damage, that you will be the tank, and then victory will follow after. That is about as simple and plain as I can do it. And you know what? Before we move on to the next one, I'm going to read it a third time here for you, just so you understand how important commandment number 5 is here for you. Commandment number 5. Victory outweighs your KDA. All right, commandment number 6. In a team fight and or skirmish, you as the tank are first in, last out. So, what does this mean, D-Bell? This means that as a tank, you should not be behind your carry. You should not be behind your mage. You should not be behind your fighter. You should be out in the forefront. Again, you are the tank. You are the shield. You are the damage mitigator. You are the first one in the battle initiating. You are the last one to leave the battle to make sure everybody is out safe and sound, if at all possible. You are the last one. You are the last one out that you may even have to die to make sure that your other 4 people get out. That is fine, because again, in commandment number 5, remember that one? Your KDA doesn't really matter for you as a tank. What matters is the fact that you got your opponent, your teammates out, and that they are alive and still able to keep in the fight. So now, as far, we'll wait for this clip to go ahead and refresh here real quick. You can go ahead and see what I'm talking about here. So it should start over right here. All right, so here we go. As you can see down there, I'm keeping the enemy from pushing in. As you see, my teammate that I was playing with there did a real stupid move. He went against 2, ran off in the jungle, and started fighting a 1. Other teammates came back. Dunk Master D-Bell went in there, first in the team fight. I'm blocking as much as I can. We got that one. Ran up. I ended up getting stunned, so I'm not able to get to the Minotaur, but I'm making my way downtown trying to get there. He ends up dying, but there we go. I'm still blocking for my cat who came back, and we ended up finishing it off. And as you saw, who was the last one out of the fight? D-Bell. Why? Because I'm a tank, and we built resistance and we built health. So again, as a tank, don't be hiding behind nobody. Don't be waiting for nobody. Well, I mean, obviously wait, because you do want to have a team when you're team fighting, but shouldn't be waiting on anything. You are the first in. You are the last out. That is your duty. And lastly, here we have Commandment 7. Now I'm going to preface this and say that Commandment 7 is probably going to piss a lot of people off, but honestly, it has to be said, and it has to get out there. Commandment number 7. As the tank, you will have to make hard decisions sometimes to let your teammates die. Now, don't be a douchebag about this. Oh, you did. Oh, we went into the team fight and you didn't do this or that, man. Whatever, man. I'm just gonna leave you. No. That's being a douchebag. You don't want to be that. And that'll get you reported. But now, as far as letting somebody die, though, let's be like, if you taking a look at the picture, or I'm sorry, the clip on the right. It was three there. My cat X decided she wanted to run directly into that because for whatever reason she thought she could handle that. I'm not about to go dive in. I'm not about to go dive into that because I don't. First of all, I don't have the skills to save her to dive into that, and secondly, because they already killed her and they've got gold. No need to make the situation worse and give them more gold by going into a hopeless fight. So again, you have to make that hard decision. Like at that point, nope, I had to let her die because I'm not like they're already up. I'm not about to go ahead and give them more gold and more XT to go ahead and put them further ahead of us. Sometimes those choices has to be made, and again, as a tank, you got to make them because it works just like it does in your standard MMO RPG. When you're running through dungeons, the tank sets the pace. He sets how fast you run through the dungeon. He sets how many mob camps you pick up for the group to kill. So it's all on you on that one. Now, when you on the clip to the left there, as you can see, it's still, again, same situation. It's a 3 against 1. However, the situation is more manageable. The enemy went into our jungle. Minotaurs was there, thought he could actually do it, but he ended up getting pulled back around into the team of 3. I've got my skills, and I know Minotaur's got skills. I can knock up. I ended up getting the kill off of one of them, as well as using my the missiles to go ahead and deter them from actually moving forward anymore, because that would end up having them take more damage and or probably feeding us another kill. So again, got to make those hard decisions. It's sad. It sucks. You know, the teammate may be mad at you, but if he's a good teammate, he'll understand that, you know, he probably overextended or did something wrong, and that, you know, he'll learn from it and not be as mad, or he won't be that mad at you, and he'll learn for next time, and that you were just doing your job. So yeah, again, this is probably about the second most important one, next to commandment number 5. So I'm going to repeat it one more time for you, just so you can understand it. Commandment number 7 here: as the tank, you will have to make hard decisions sometimes to let your teammates die. Just like I said, just don't be a douchebag about it. And there you have it, folks. The commandments for tanking there. These, if you're like, I can't stress enough, some of these you like it. You just have to deal with some of these other ones. You know, you can kind of work around, but if you follow these, more than likely you'll probably be a really good tank, or not even a really good tank, just a decent tank. Because honestly, that's what anybody wants in a group, just a decent tank. You don't have to be really good, just be decent. Anybody can work with a decent tank. But yeah, that's it. Just follow these commandments. You know, keep a level head on your shoulder, and you will weather through the storm. And your team will probably love you for it because you got the W. Because why? That's right, because you got the victory and you didn't worry about your KDA. If you guys gonna like the video, like always, go ahead, thumbs it up. If not, you don't have to, because like I said, I enjoy you guys just watching it and talking to you in the comments as well. Remember to go ahead down in the description on this video, go ahead and click the link there. Let me know which reward you want for the subscriber giveaway there, as well as if you do like the content I'm putting out, go ahead, smack that subscribe button and hit the bell so you can get notified whenever I upload. And like that, guys, I'm gone. And remember, we're always good like grandma's cookies.